Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Bella, and I hope you are well. If you liked the video, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Fans speculate Joy Anna Duggar got high before posting new Instagram photo. For as long as they've been on the public stage, members of the Duggar family have been pretty clear that they stay away from substances like alcohol and drugs. Over the years, that's changed a bit. Jill and Derek have admitted that they will both have a drink from time to time. But after Joy Anna Duggar included a certain emoji in one of her latest Instagram posts, fans are speculating that she may have just confessed to smoking weed with husband Austin Forsyth. More from Kafey Mom. Fans are grossed out by Jana Duggar's DIY cold remedy. No kissing for a week after that. On Wednesday, Joy shared a post on Instagram with photos and videos of her family. All pretty typical stuff. But it was the first photo in the carousel combined with an emoji she used in her caption that got people talking. Between the photo of her and Austin in bed together, looking a bit dazed, and the little leaf emoji, speculation on this front may have just been inevitable. In a post on a popular Duggar-focused subreddit, more than one person pointed out that the leaf emoji in Joy's caption is typically used as a reference to either weed or vegan or vegetarianism. And because Joy and Austin often post about hunting, it's probably safe to assume that Joy hasn't recently gone vegan. Unfortunately, their bed selfie only served as more evidence that Joy might be hinting at something. So they either got high and Ed, or they love eating tofu in bed, all cute. And that, one commenter wrote. Another comment on the post read, "When I saw this with the plant emoji, I immediately thought they just got high." More from Kafey Mom. Katie Duggar shares new photos and videos of newborn twins. What a miracle! The Duggars have usually abstained from substances, including marijuana. This is something they were always open about during their time on 19 Kids and counting on. And as Jim, Bob, and Michelle's kids have gotten older, many of them have chosen to continue abstaining, while others have decided to make up their own minds about alcohol. In 2023, Duggar told People, "On every topic, I have had to come back and say, well, what does God's word actually say? The Bible is very clear about drinking, and it simply says that alcohol is not a sin. Jesus made wine at a wedding." So far, Joy hasn't addressed the rumors, and there's a very good chance she's not even aware of them, considering that this discussion took place on Reddit, while the comments on her Instagram post were filled with people sharing what they were thankful for lately. It's totally possible that Joy didn't mean anything by her choice in emoji. After all, she does love spending time outdoors. It might be a hint that she's decided to rebel, but it also might just represent her love of nature. Fans are grossed out by Jana Duggar's DIY cold remedy. No kissing for a week after that. January might be coming to an end in just a few days, but winter and cold and flu season will still be here for a while. There's nothing worse than the whole family getting knocked out by a cold, something that's pretty common if you live with the little germ vectors we call children. Many of us will get so tired of dealing with a runny nose that we'll try anything to make it stop, except for maybe Jana Duggar's unusual DIY remedy, which is seriously grossing out some of her fans. More from Kafey Mom. Katie Duggar shares new photos and videos of newborn twins. What a miracle! It all started when Jana shared her remedy on Instagram. In a video, Jana shared how she makes a simple cold remedy with ingredients most people probably already have in their kitchens. She put a red onion, 7 cloves of garlic, a cup of honey, and a cup of lemon juice in a blender. Blends everything together and then drinks the resulting mixture. And yes, you read that correctly. This stuff works, Jana said. Don't forget, it burns your eyes, since there's an onion in there. She even showed herself drinking the concoction on camera, and her eyes were totally tearing up. Many of her followers were skeptical, to say the least, because most of us are likely reach for Dayquil or Sudafed when we feel those cold symptoms come on. Many of Jana's followers weren't convinced that this drink would actually work, and others were just plain old grossed out. "I think I'd rather have a cold," one person wrote. "Now what do you have for halitosis?" Another commenter joked, adding a laughing emoji. More from Cake Mom. Jana Duggar's sisters visit her new Nebraska home with husband Stephen Wisman. Others seem to swear by it though, and even shared their own ingredients that they add to the mixture, from radishes to aloe vera. Garlic works for so many ailments it wouldn't surprise me that it helps with cold symptoms, one commenter wrote. Before you start slicing onions and peeling garlic, you might want to hear what the Cleveland Clinic has to say about it first. Though some of the ingredients in this concoction do have healing properties, mixing them together doesn't make them any more powerful. For example, honey is shown to be soothing to sore throats, help keep coughing at bay, and to decrease inflammation, and garlic is an immune-boosting food. But you'll get the benefits by mixing the honey into a hot cup of tea or adding extra garlic to your favorite pasta sauce. No blender concoction required if that's not your thing. Amy Duggar's husband faces more legal trouble for fighting back. Counting on alum, Amy Duggar King continues to make fans curious regarding her financial status with her husband Dylan. The two opened Wellington's restaurant in 2020. They rented a place to set up the restaurant. However, the landlord, Hakim Investments, Inc., sued Dylan and his two business partners for failing to pay his rent. Dylan has already paid some of his unpaid rent, but he's upset about the new punishment he's facing, which includes a $236,000 fee. Keep reading to see what happened. Counting on, Dylan King tried to fight back. Dylan recently caught the attention of many after documents surfaced showing his response to his $236,000 punishment. The Counting on alum was asked to pay such an amount for missing his second payment to settle his unpaid rent. He explained, "It is admitted that the agreement was signed, and the first payment was made. However, the remaining allegations are denied, and payment has been offered, asking the court to reconsider its ruling." Dylan signed a settlement agreement requiring him to pay 2 settlements for his unpaid rent. He couldn't pay the second part of the settlement, which resulted in the plaintiffs seeking certain damages, interest, and fees. Dylan King faces new legal trouble for fighting back. Dylan King's attempt to fight back amid his $236,000 punishment immediately backfired. According to reports, Dylan's is now being asked to pay $156,000 for his unpaid rent after questioning his $236,000 fee. He said, certain payments were not made to the plaintiff, but failure for such payments to be tendered was after good faith attempts were made to pay and to communicate with the plaintiff. It seems Dylan is now having issues talking it out with the plaintiffs, and not being able to fulfill the payments in time is only making things worse for him. Counting on, Amy Duggar King shares new photo with husband. Amy Duggar King recently took to social media to share a new picture with her husband. The Counting on alums can be seen playing Uno with their son. Dylan showed a big smile to the cameras, seemingly showing no signs of stress amid his lawsuit. Meanwhile, Amy previously shared that she chopped. Jana Duggar finally has a relationship update amid speculation. Jana Duggar is officially married. The second oldest child in the famous Duggar family took the next step in her relationship with Stephen Wisman, as the two married in a ceremony surrounded by their loved ones on August 15, per People. The exciting update came just hours after In Touch reported Jana and Stephen applied for a marriage license on Wednesday, August 14. Jana, the eldest daughter of former reality TV stars Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar, has watched several of her younger siblings get married and start families while remaining tight-lipped about her own love life in the press. "I think it is one of those things that all girls envision someday," Jana told People ahead of the nuptials. "For me, it felt like, okay, it's never coming. But now it's starting to sink in. Reality is starting to set in. And I'm like, wow, this truly is something that I've dreamed of. And just to see it coming about is incredible and kind of hard to believe. It's a dream come true." Last month, speculation started to swirl after she was spotted with a ring on that finger in photos posted to Instagram last month. In the pics, taken during a trip to Charleston, SC, with her twin brother, John David, and his wife, Abby, Jana appeared to have a shiny rock on her left hand, though she never directly confirmed the rumors. But we now know that Jana has already made it to the altar and said, "I do," In what has been described as a simple classic ceremony in front of 500 guests in Prairie Grove, Arkansas, with Jessa Duggar Sewell serving as the bride's-maid of honor, while her sister-in-law, Abby Duggar, and sisters Joy Anna Forsett, Johanna Duggar, Jinger Duggar Rulo, and Jordan Duggar were bridesmaids per people. Stephen is believed to have had a similar upbringing to Jana, whose brother Jeremiah is actually married to Stephen's sister, Hannah. The Duggar family rose to reality TV fame on their family's TLC show 19 Kids and Counting, which was followed by the spin-off Counting On. The larger-than-life family, known for their conservative religious beliefs, has faced a fair amount of controversy over the past several years, much of which is chronicled in the Prime Video documentary Shiny Happy People. Next, fans call out Joy Anna Duggar for unsafe parenting in new video with her kids,